Hey fishos, look, weird weather, up and down, barometric pressures bouncing up and down like a yo-yo. This is localised I'm talking about, the storm front's coming through, pushing away. It's got the cod really cranky in the river here at the moment. Surface lure action's not too bad, I can assure you of that. Getting some good surface lure action at Wagga too, but we'll speak about that in a minute. But the Murrumbidgee River, yeah, running hot. It's about 1.5 metres as we speak, about 24 degrees, clear. Could get dirty in the next week or so, or the next few days, a little bit dirty, but they're going to have some environmental flows come down, I think, because they want to clear a bit of water down through Balranald and down that area, Hay, just to clean the river up a little bit there. So we'll just see what happens. Could change a bit in the next week or so. But at the moment, and on this weekend, I would be out in the river if I was you. Absolutely fantastic. Dartmouth, still plenty of yabbies. With the fish are down about 30 feet, plenty of trout about 30, 40 feet down. Down rigging seems to be the go. Mulwala hasn't been too bad. The surface action down there is quite good. Mainly that late afternoon session seems to be more consistent than ink on the surface, especially if you get that humidity and that sort of little pressure system build or drop. Seems to kick them off pretty well. We're away from the moon phase at the moment. So if you're going to do any trolling in that situation or casting down there through the day, early morning right through till about lunchtime should be okay. Hume Weir, getting a few reports of some redfin. A lot of small redfin, the occasional good one amongst them, so you may get a feed if you put in the time. Small yabbies, definitely the way to go. That's the big answer down there at the moment. The Upper Murray, plenty of cod getting caught up there, lure fishing. Also the river below, the Hume Weir, getting a few cod and yellows, or plenty of them actually, pretty much the same as the Bidgie. Not as good, but pretty darn good. So we're happy with that. Blowering Dam, redfin are starting to move a bit there. Very happy with that, I can assure you. A lot of little ones, a few big ones amongst them. Little yabbies again, the same as the Hume Weir. Down about 30 to 50 feet, you'll find them in different areas. Use your sounder, it's going to be pretty important. Getting a few cod out of it, starting to pick up again. Early morning sessions now, right through about lunchtime should be good. Give it another week and a half, and then you're back onto the full moon, so try that late afternoon right through. So looking promising at Blowering. Talbingo, got some good reports from Talbingo on the redfin scene. Got a good feeder reddies out there. Average catch there if you really find them and know how to fish for reddies. 30 to 40 reddies for a session's not too bad, and some sizable ones amongst them. Again, small yabbies the way to go. You get away off worms, but small yabbies seem to be the answer there. Tumut River, certainly fishing well. We're happy with it at the moment. Getting quite a few trout out of it, so it's definitely worth the effort. Spoons, if you're going to do cast anything around, or the little slim minnow, the Yakumito in particular, not bad at all. Drifting worms, a really good method. Fly fishing, big hopper patterns, absolute must at the moment. Most of the fish you catch there will be full of hoppers this time of year, so definitely the way to go. Yucumbean, down rigging seems to be the go. Jindabyne seems to be more consistent than Yucumbean. Tantangra, yeah, hit and miss. Getting a few reports out of it, but it's not going crazy. Burrinjuck, haven't had a lot of reports from there, to be honest with you. The few that we had, the few redfin moving, the odd yellow, trying up a few good cod. So it's certainly worth the effort. Wangler's still cracking along quite nicely, so we're happy with that. So as you can see, we've got enough activity around us to keep us excited for the weekend and over the next week by the looks of things. We'll give you another report sort of middle of next week, late next week, and then we'll look at the moon phase changes and see what's happening up at Blowering in particular. This is the Compleat Anglers Fishing Report for this week. We'll catch you next week.